this is Meredith from Beach City, and I'm here with William.
Yes,
So,
I'm William. I'm William from My Clinical Pro.
cool. So, William, tell us a little bit about yourself. What are you doing? How do you like this conference?
So yes, I'm an entrepreneur based in Jakarta. So I'm in a healthcare sector. So I was employees in the big companies, and before I then I moved to entrepreneur because I see a lot of opportunity in Indonesia, especially for new entrepreneur to give impact to the countries. And then it is very great to see this conference because can see from another perspective, especially in diverse industry for the future, like the future opportunity for technology and how can be impactful to the community and also to the Indonesia and also, of course, to the startup entrepreneur to inspire you how you can develop yourself and develop your business in the future.
Wow, that is super inspiring. So, can you tell us more about what your company does?
Okay, so I'm in a healthcare industry, so I provide a clinics management system and also patient engagement level. So what we do, we try to increase the engagement between the clinics and to the patient. The reason why I go to healthcare industry because I see that Indonesia has a lot of potential for healthcare industry. There is a huge population here, and meanwhile, there are a lot of things to improve in the healthcare industry. And then at the same time, there is a lot of things that we see that we can help from the patient level into the clinics as a first point of the patient who want to seek for medication.
So, what are maybe like the top two, maybe or three healthcare challenges you see in Indonesia today?
Sorry, like.
The top healthcare challenges you see in Indonesia today.
Oh, okay. So first is the access to technology, and the number two is how you can make a same aligned standard of the health across Indonesia, and then the third one how you make all the in government can really use the technology to make health industry or health impact to all the population will be more impactful or maybe like more developed in this country.
Right. And what do you think is like the biggest thing that's in the way, or what are some obstacles that are like Indonesian society is facing today to get to those goals?
Well, the first thing that I see is like there is a gap, like for example, infrastructure for sure. When you want to implement technology, it means like you need to have a good infrastructure, and the problem is most of the infrastructure is well built in big cities in Indonesia. But when you go to outside, like for example, like outside the main island, like for example the main Java island, or outside the big cities, sometimes the infrastructure is not well built enough to implement the technology, and also the technology savvy of the people, like it's very concentrated in the big cities only. And that's the reason as well why all the service like healthcare, even like the other service industry is very hard to penetrate the other population in a not big cities because of the lack of infrastructure and also the lack of technology savvy to reach them.
Right. Okay, and then maybe one last fun question. So I'm not from Indonesia, but if you could tell people who are visiting Indonesia, like one thing that they have to absolutely do in Indonesia, what would it be?
Okay, you need to have fun having a party in Indonesia, especially in Jakarta and Bali. Based on my observation in when I go traveling especially like in Southeast Asia, party in Jakarta or in Bali is a good things to do.
Cool. Thank you so much, William.
Yes,
Yes.
welcome.
Thank you.